Let's talk about cleaning chemicals.
Oh, my favorite topic.
People think that they're cleaning their house, but they are actually sometimes polluting their house. Can you tell us what to look for in household cleaners and what to stay away from?
One of the biggest issues is that a lot of the harsh cleaners that you use in your home are respiratory irritants. They aggravate asthma if you already have it, or potentially trigger other respiratory illnesses. Many of them are corrosive to skin and eye, and even some of the less toxic alternatives are going to be somewhat abrasive on your skin, but they're less so. Because in order to clean, what you're trying to do is remove grease, and so that's going to remove grease from your skin. But if you can, pick the least toxic alternative available. And there are many of those, naturally derived surfactants, which are wetting agents and cleaning agents. Other things to stay away from are anything fragranced, particularly air fresheners. Air fresheners, for the most part, are really unnecessary if you can go to the source of the odor, and if you really want something to cover a smell. So first off, remove the smell. And if you want to cover it, use something like an essential oil. Air fresheners are a problem for many reasons. One, most fragrances themselves carry some kind, they're an irritant of some kind or another, most fragrant components, and there are thousands of them available on the market. Many of them have been restricted in the European Union under the Cosmetics Directive. Things that are used in personal care products are also used as fragrances in cleaning products. And then the thing that carries the fragrance is usually a phthalate, which is known to be a reproductive hazard and cause disruption to hormone systems and development. If you can, avoid anything aerosolized. If you have an option, use a pump spray. Because no matter what it is, even if it's a non-toxic product, if you aerosolize it, it makes it easier. It makes a very small particle size, and it's very easy to absorb straight into your lungs. So those are the main ways to avoid asthma, asthmagens and respiratory irritants. And then for the most part, you don't need a harsh cleaning chemical. And what we're finding is that companies are putting all-in-one disinfecting cleaners. So first off, it includes a chemical that is too harsh for most cleaning requirements that you need. And then it adds disinfection, which you probably don't need. Frankly, disinfecting your toilet to me is like an exercise in futility, and I'm not sure that there's a whole lot of exposure that comes from there. To clean surfaces, you basically need dilute soap and water. To clean your hands, you need dilute soap and water, and that works the most effectively. And what we're finding is that it's getting harder and harder to find dish soaps without antibacterials in them. And very often the antibacterial, the main one that's used in liquid soaps, is called triclosan, which is registered as a pesticide, among other things. And it's been used very effectively in hospital environments for many years, but increasingly in the last 20 years or so has been used in consumer products. And it's turning up in the environment in part per million quantities, and it's having some endocrine disrupting effects to wildlife. And we're not sure there's some potential human hazards, but this is fairly emerging data, and we don't know what they are.